Swift, okay, she's in a suite, she's drinking, she's rooting on her boyfriend, she's saying, let's fucking go, she's making the NFL money, and people are pissed, and she's attractive, she's a pop star. I would much rather see her than some fat fuck in the upper deck with a chili dog screaming, go for it on 4th and 7. But that's all this job is, guys, is traveling. The easiest part of this shit is being in front of you great people, okay? Telling some jokes, having fun. The hardest part is we're in car services, fucking airplanes, all the time. And I don't mind it, it goes with the job. But what I don't like is the pilots in this country are getting younger and fucking younger, okay? The United States of America is getting rid of and phasing out the old vet pilot, and I don't like it, all right? When I get on an airplane, I want to see an old, grizzled, Sully Sullenberg-looking motherfucker every time I get on a plane. Okay? I want to see white mustache, slight sense of arrogance, dude that looks like he beat a couple Me Too cases back in the day, okay? That dude is going to get me home to my babies, all right? They have children in the cockpit right now. I was flying New York to Michigan. This kid looked like he's in 10th grade. Wrinkled shirt. It's like, iron your fuck. If you're flying me at 37,000 feet, the shit's gotta be pressed, okay? This kid looked like he still lived at home with his parents, and in the morning he was like, Ma, where's my Delta shirt? Ma, I told you last night I gotta be to Orlando in 12 hours, Ma. There's dog hair all over this shit. It's unprofessional. And if you fly a lot, like me, if you're in the air as much as I am, you'll notice these young pilots, they're all hitting and banking turns a lot harder and faster ever since Top Gun Maverick came out. These assholes think they're in an F-18 Hornet. It's like you're not. You're in a cargo plane taking fat fucks to Disney World, okay? We're in a 737. It shouldn't almost be inverted. I'm gonna vomit, Rooster. Relax. I was at JFK, right? I'm going through security at JFK, and there's a guy coming behind me. He's a pilot, fat, jolly black dude. He's happy, pilot. And it was an overcast day, raining. And he walks in, we walk in together, and he just goes, great day to fly. Just got my license. I swear to God he said that. I swear to God he said that. He goes, just got my license, right? So now I have questions. I go, wait a minute. I go, why is it a good day to fly if it's raining and overcast? He goes, that keeps the amateurs away. And I go, that makes sense. So now we start talking. We build a rapport. Then he nudges me and he goes, hey kid, you know how I learned to do this? I swear, I go, what? He goes, you know how I learned to fly? You know how I learned to be up there? He goes, video games. He goes, it's all video games. It's all simulators now. He goes, but the technology is good, so don't worry. It's exactly the same thing. Don't worry. He goes, it's the exact same thing. I'm like, it's kind of not the same thing. It's definitely not the same thing. Okay, you could crash in a simulator. You're gonna go home. It's not a national tragedy. There's no funerals. My son is incredible at the game Fortnite. We're not gonna send him to Afghanistan anytime soon. He's gonna sit at his computer, touch his dick, and eat his Girl Scout cookies. That's what he's gonna do. Because I'm not sending him to Afghanistan, okay? I don't know why I said touch his dick. I don't know, I figured if you're at your computer with Girl Scout cookies, you might touch your dick, right? Thank you, perverts. Oh, shit. Oh, man, this is awesome. This room is awesome, and we're gonna have a good time. Let's talk about abortion. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Look at something. That's why I came. Let's go. No. I love that. No, abortion's an easy one for me. Big issues like that, they're easier for me. I don't understand why everybody freaks out about it. I think when it comes to big issues like that, just be fair, be logical and down to earth. Like when it comes to abortion, I think every woman should have the right with her body to make a decision if she's gonna have an abortion or not, right? I believe that, right? Yeah. But right after she does, she gets killed. Okay, it's an eye for an eye. Everybody dies, and you can't be mad. Everybody dies, and the argument's over. It's fair. It's very fair. You see how I flipped it on them? They were like, oh yeah, oh no, why would it end like that? I don't know. Why would he say, why would she? But you guys are cool. You guys understand we're in a venue telling jokes. keeping it light. That's what this is. That's what we have to do, right? I said that shit in New York City. This woman crossed her arms. She was like, what? What? They shouldn't die. I was like, you should die. You should have been aborted, you fucking. Do you really think I think that? Do you think I think that, you asshole? Do you think I think you should die? I'm sorry, I just had a flashback. No, the only pro-choice people I don't like are pro-choice vegans, you know? It's like, yeah, you can't kill a baby and tell me I can't have a hamburger. Fuck you. You know what I mean? At least I'm eating mine. Fuck you. You know what I mean? People are pissed off, man. People are pissed off today. You can't scroll without seeing violence and anger. People at protests and rallies, and I used to scroll away from it. I used to go away from it, but I realized that people are stupid and they're not going to change. So now I like to see adults in chaos, and I like to see them throwing themselves on the ground crying because they're ridiculous. Now if you embrace it, it's fun. Like I was watching this hilarious abortion rally the other day. And it was both sides going hard. And I don't know why these people were freaking out like this. It was both sides. It was a pro-life guy right here. He's got his sign, his head down. Then there's a line, and then right over the line, there's a pro-choice woman, and she is nose to nose with this kid. And she's angry. She is given the most evil look I have ever seen anybody give anybody. And she's nose to nose. And he's minding his business. He's got his pro-life, you know, and his sign and his hat, and she's just right there, and she's a burly woman, okay? Not gonna, this was a big, she had a deep voice. She was the type of chick you wouldn't mess with, you know what I mean? Like you would walk past her at the store, you know? And in a deep voice, she's just looking at him and she just keeps repeating, my choice, my choice, it's my choice. And he's just standing there and his head down and she's just going, my choice, it's my choice. And I wanted somebody to tap her on the shoulder so bad and just be like, look, sweetie, I don't think you have to worry about this. Look, you're gonna be okay, okay? And listen, if you got pregnant, I think he'd be okay with the abortion. I'm just saying, it's 95 degrees. Pick your battles. But I learned something. You know what I learned? And I learned this recently. What I learned is people are always going to be angry, and people are always going to be cynical, and some people can't be helped. And what really let me realize that is people are mad at Taylor Swift for going to a football game. Taylor Swift, okay, she's in a suite, she's drinking, she's rooting on her boyfriend, she's saying, let's fucking go, she's making the NFL money, and people are pissed, and she's attractive, she's a pop star. I would much rather see her than some fat fuck in the upper deck with a chili dog screaming, go for it on 4th and 7. Leave her alone. Bad Blood is a dope song. She traveled all over the world to see him play. I wish my wife supported me like that. She went from Asia to the Super Bowl. My wife's not even fucking here tonight.